Everyone. Oh, hi, Bucket. Nice to see you here. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, no worries if you're busy. Thank you so much for tuning in anyway. Feel free to log or head off if you have to. I really appreciate your support, even if you can't stay the whole time. Thank you. If I sound a little bit different and if my audio levels are a bit, what's that word? If things are too loud or too soft, please let me know. I finally got a new mic. I'm no longer using the little peanut that I had for the past two streams. So you have to give me a minute to get used to the new settings. If you go that long, you'll be back. Okay, see ya. I currently plan to go for about 2 hours, because afterwards I'll hit around like 5, 6 p.m. and I'll have to start preparing dinner. But I never know how long I'll actually go. So, okay, let's see. I had to turn off my live audio monitor, like my live mic monitoring for a second, because after I changed the mic, the headphone jack changed. Long story short, I'm using a pair of Bluetooth headphones now. So there's a bit of a latency, and the echo between what I say and what I hear back in OBS is like even longer, and it throws me off even worse. So we'll do without live audio monitoring for today. Good thing is that since this is a new microphone, its wire isn't as scuffed as the old one. So if I knock my leg into it or anything like last time, it shouldn't go off. Okay, so I think it'll be a much chiller stream today. The order of business is that. Oh, okay, I have a fun story. Last night, I set up my VGen because I've had the account verified for some time, right? But I didn't have any commissions open because at first it was during my uni semester, and afterwards during summer I had some work and other things to attend to, and I had just no time for commissions. But I was thinking, well, before the semester starts, while I'm still a bit free, I might as well open them for like 2 weeks, see what happens, then shut them again. And while I was asleep, I got a new order in, which is extremely exciting. I had to go back and add commissions to the plan of what I'm drawing for today, but I'm not gonna complain about it. So that's my first order of business. Let's get into the drawing. I think I won't be chatting as much today. Hey, I've noticed as well in the last stream that my Spotify doesn't update like in its display very consistently. So I might have to come back manually and not manually, but I have to refresh the page itself every now and then, so the song updates as well. But for now, it should be alright. I forgot a calm playlist on with some lyrical work, so it can do the talking for me while I try to log in. This is the commission I got. It's by it was on VGen. It's for a half body piece. Um, I did a first draft of it earlier, like a first sketch of it, but decided I didn't really like. It's a bit stiff. So I was thinking of redrafting it before I send it out for approval. Once this first sketch is done, I will go on to something. There's a series I'm working on, right, of like Love Life fan art, which is all I want to try do at least Muse and Aqua for the first two groups. They've got official like cheerleader outfits, and I find them really cute. And I like to get this down as a set of prints, maybe to compile them even into like a little zine. So that's something I've been working on through the months, and I haven't gotten far. I did also a first pass of this, and I got to the rendering stage where I decided I fundamentally just did not like how I drafted it. There was issues with the anatomy and whatnot. So I gave up, redrafted it. This is the second go around, and I like it much more. And the other thing I'm working on today is a bunch of adoptables. This is just one of them, because the other two I'm working on, if you follow me on Blue Sky or Twitter, you might have seen them. I but I like them, but I'm currently at sort of an, what do you call that? Standstill. I'm kind of figuring out the concept of one of them still. You know, you guys can just, oops, I accidentally minimized that screen. You guys can see the concept actually. I'm kind of tempted now to just all of my, put the entire hosier discography on. It's kind of fitting the afternoon vibes today. But yeah, this is the other two I was working on. I'm not too keen on the painter's apron. I might switch it. The original one was a dark blue, right? Like akin to the shade of their hair with paint splatters on it, a bit similar to their hat. I might switch it back to something like that, so there's another like splash of blue. If not, I feel the hair, how do I phrase it? It's fine if the hair has the only splotch of blue, but then I feel there's too many attempted focal points. Like the rainbow head is a big focal point, and this one was another huge one. And I'm not too keen on that. Yeah. I can do it now actually, I forgot. I can just make a new layer and like cover it up and see how that looks. I think I have to figure out what color is best, but I do think primarily a solid color. I'll get rid of like the palette lines. Solid color with like splotches of paint would be better. Yeah. That's for me to figure out. You know what? Always fun starting with red paint because it looks like there's a splatter of blood. And I try to like do it sparingly so it doesn't look too like violent. And like, in 3 seconds the whole rainbow is on. E for fish, hello! What's up? How's it going? How are you? I think like this is fine as a draft. I'll get rid of the palette boxes. Killing time before meeting a friend. Oh, sweet. Sweet, sweet. Have fun. In your class? Oh, are you in class right now? I know you said you had a workshop on. Is it still going on or is it not over already? Workshop done, just chilling in class. Ah, I see. Okay, I see. Oh, yeah. How was today's session? Was it any better than Monday's? Well, I'm here. I might as well paint in the tools. Sure. Nothing much, just reinforce what I learned in what you learn in your normal uni classes. Oh, okay. Not yeah, doesn't sound like much of an improvement from the last session. That's sad. That's a shame. Well, gotta attempt to graduate, so whatever. Oh my god, they made it so mandatory. That's so sad. Extremely mandatory for you guys to go through a nothing course. Oh. Okay, hopefully having your classmates around made it better today as well. Yeah, nothing but 9 hours. Oh my god. Bless you, 9 hours. I'm trying out a 3 p.m. stream time today just to see what it would be like for me because frankly on my own, like drawing on my own, I'm quite productive from around 1 p.m., 2 p.m., all the way up till like 5 or 6. So it's a very natural time for me to draw in anyway, but in the upcoming uni semester, I have a lot of classes scheduled for like afternoon, mid-afternoon. I don't think this is something I can continue for long, which is a shame because I like drawing in the afternoon, but so be it. I'm trying out a 9, no, not 9, sorry, 11 a.m. slot tomorrow, which may actually be quite good, right? Because I have a few classes that I have one class that starts in the morning and the rest are in the afternoon, which means what's that word? What was I gonna say? I got distracted by my own music. But that means I'll have some time potentially before class starts on some days, which may not be the best idea because that's when I tend to rush readings and any last minute classwork. But still, I'm quite productive and from around like 9 to 12, 11. I'll see how tomorrow's goes. I am a little worried that my voice won't wake up fully yet. So I'll see. Okay. I've I think I kinda settled the look of these adoptables once I figure out how to price them. They'll be up on my socials and VGen for the taking. I'm quite happy with the comic artist. I call her digital artist, but I'll change their name to oops a comic artist in a minute. I really like the shape of their hair, especially. It's meant to be thought bubbles and or speech bubbles. You can interpret it either way. Yeah, it's like they're like thought bubbles but hair. I thought it was cute. That's why they were called dreamy artists for a minute. I also know they're meant to be a digital artist, right? With the tablet on the back and whatever, but due due to much of the work I've done in the past, I do end up associating digital art with the CMYK palette anyway, even though that's a very much a print thing. But it's like in my head, it's like digital art that you print out through a machine printer as opposed to like a traditional screen print, which is why this one over here, the painter has the full rainbow palette, and this one just has CMYK and a bit of white. That's the association I have anyway. But it's quite what's that word? Common in comic prints, I'd say, to see like color layers separate, especially in the older comics. So that association is still there. I still think it's appropriate. I also really like the clips in your hair. I think it suits their face. The shock face. High key, I really want to keep them for myself. If the sale isn't successful, if they don't go in like a week, I'm keeping I'm keeping the artist for myself. To do what with, who knows, right? I might actually just like rig it for fun as like a model. I'll never use it. I'll put it in a portfolio or something. Put her up on Art Fight for next year for people to enjoy. Put them into a draw this in your style someday. I don't know. I could do lots of things, just not stream with the model. Which is a shame because I think it would be really cute. Especially if you're drawing comics and you've just got like little speech bubbles like in the way taking up half your screen. We'll see how it goes. I'll put this aside for now and I will go back to the commission that I needed to do. I need to. Every time I start drafting a new piece, I need to try just get the spirit of the pose down and not the accuracy. So that's what I'm trying to do. This is a pose I haven't really drawn before. even though it's really quite cute, I feel like it's something I should have done before, but I when I pick poses, I tend to find ones with like bigger silhouettes. Like I'll find something where the arms are out this way, very like naturally. I'm trying to. There's definitely a way to draw this so that the arms and elbows don't look too stiff. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Cause I did a first pass earlier, and it's all right as it is. It's fine. I just think it could be better. Which is also why I always take so long to do commissions. And any art, I'm just triple guessing myself every time. I kind of want this to block it up. Give me a second, the window's not responding well. Oops. Okay. Both elbows are pointed inwards. I'll draw them at different heights as well, because it's cute, right? To have this one nearer the face and this one like a shrug. Big smile. That's cute, that's cute. Mm. I saw a post on Blue Sky earlier today, which opened my eyes. It was of an artist. I don't remember their handle right now, but they ended up, they had time-lapse auto switched on in Clip Studio Paint, but they didn't realize it, and their canvases are usually like way bigger than its posted crop, so they have like all their references off at the side. And I realized that's something I could do, maybe I should do even, so that the references don't take up half the screen and I have to shuffle them around to be able to see my own artwork. So I'm gonna expand it a little. This should work, this should work. Either way, a bigger file size is like bigger image size is nice, especially for a commission. I'm not sure what the newer digital artists are doing nowadays. I remember back in the day when I started, my average canvas size like on the longest itch, it never crossed 1,500 pixels, which in of itself isn't too bad, right? Like that's a most screen resolutions are smaller than 1,500, but then a lot of details get eaten up. the- I feel personally, and the biggest one I ever did in the past was like a 2,200 width, extremely long canvas. It's like essentially a banner of all the Toho characters from Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. And like in my head, I was shocked at how big one of like a canvas, like a canvas could actually be. In my head, 2,000 is still like super like big for a canvas, but I know it's like that's actually the average like size canvas I do nowadays. And oops, So the first time I listened to Enya was quite a few years ago. The first time I watched the Lord of the Rings movies, and she's in the soundtrack singing something in Elvish. And I was, oh, her voice is so nice. I'm gonna listen to like her other stuff. Cause like usually like if a singer is credited in the soundtrack of a movie, half the time they are like they're a sessionist more than anything. They don't like release pop records or like they are not charting. Especially because her voice is a bit of like an orchestral. Like, you know, if there's a like Aniron from Lord of the Rings, it feels like an ambient piece. And usually, like singers in ambient music, they're not it, even if they're credited, then like their Spotify page is other soundtracks of movies and stuff. But Enya's, she had like her own records, the best hits and all that. I was like, sweet, oh, her music's really nice. It's so calm, it's so peaceful. It sounds like the kind of thing my mom would love. I never really like told her about it outright because like it doesn't come up in conversation. And then one day at a family karaoke, I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's like put Enya on and like go on Orinoco Flow. And she was like, oh my god, Enya, I love her. I haven't listened to her in so many years. I was like, damn right, damn right. I know your taste so well. And then afterwards, she was like, why do you listen to Enya? And she was like, well, it's very much not the kind of music I listen to, at least not that she knows of. She knows I listen to metal. She knows I listen to some pop, not a lot of pop, but she not the not Enya. She wouldn't expect that. I told her, of course, like it's from Lord of the Rings, and she's like, yeah, okay, that one makes sense. Enya's quite before my generation as well. Yeah, not a young, not she's not a young folks musician, which is fine, which is fine. But it's sad because I also really love her music. Once I attended a talk about ecology and the environment, and there was a lecturer, a professor there who was an expert in corals and dived a lot to like basically study coral populations in her area. And she had a explanation of what she does, right, and what her research center does, and it was set to one particular Enya song. I don't know which one it was. It's not one I generally listen to, so I didn't know its title, and I haven't been able to find it. Even though there's only so many, like maybe it wasn't her, maybe it wasn't Enya after all. It just sounded so much like her. I tricked myself into believing it was, and I'm looking in the wrong place entirely. I don't remember the names of it. You know what? Let's put on like Book of Days or something. I'm feeling like even more Enya right now. Anywhere is, yeah, that's one I like. Anywhere is, and then Book of Days. I like Buddha. Okay, if I know how to pronounce it, Bodhisattva Boudica, and the one straight up called Lothlorien is really nice too. I've got a playlist on Spotify just called Elf Music. Half of it is Ari, half of it is Enya. This is on Elf Music, but it's an Elf Music light with some non-Elf music tossed in for variety. The, the only thing that I don't like about this song is how obviously it loops. Like the instrumental, yeah. Obviously the instrumental loops. It throws me off every time. And some of the lyrics, yep, waves keep on waving. A bit silly, but I can look past all that. I like the vibes. This is fine. Finally, a draft of the pose I like. And all it took was starting with my canvas already flipped. Great. Okay, can get rid of the elbow. And fucking reball. Oops. Every time during art fight, I try to push myself to draw stuff I don't normally draw. That includes a lot of animals, ferals, and furries. And that's basically the only time of month I get practice in drawing anthro characters, but I'll be honest, every time I do it, I do quite enjoy it. Yeah, I usually have like human face proportions, right? So if this was an anime girl, the nose would be here anyway. It's just like a cat's nose this time around. And I'll admit that I really like how creative some people get with anthro designs. Because it's like, well, it's a bipedal, let's say like fox, whatever hybrid, might as well get silly with how their fur looks. And then it ends up looking really nice. It ends up being a really like cohesive concept, despite how like Foxfire goes in. Let's say not that's a Vulpix, but yeah, it's like a spiritual ghostly will-o-wisp tiger. It may not sound like the most cohesive thing at first, but a good designer could pull it off, and half the time they do. And I love seeing those designs. And if it's on art fight, I love drawing them. So I opened myself up to doing feral and anthro, mostly anthro, right? Because I still can't draw animals. I opened myself up to doing furry and anthro commissions, and I hope I get better at them. Basically, because they're cute characters. It's not something I'm like particularly known for, but it's also not something I can't do. So might as well branch out. Don't want to box myself in. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Pretty good. Make it a bit thinner. I never realized it before, but the bells in this song are so Christmassy. I genuinely don't know if Book of Days is a Christmas song. It may be. I might be blasting a Christmas song in August. Hold on. I don't even remember what half the lyrics say. Okay, I don't think it's a Christmas song. Great. Oh, hi, Okana. What's up? What's up? How are you? My mic came in earlier today. It's the mic you have. So good. Oh, great. Okay, that's good to hear. Oh, yeah. New mic, hell yeah. Yeah. I no longer sound like I'm in mud. Maybe a bit too sensitive. Yeah, I've lowered its gain a little. Because when I'm testing stuff out, I can't really. Sometimes I forget to test out what it's like when I go really close to the mic and when I lean over to draw something that happens. I tried to lean over already, but like when I was like setting it up, but I could simply just be moving closer to it than I expected consistently. It's not about the gain. I can. Oh shit. Oh, it's not about gain. It's about I can hear you hitting either the mic cable or table. Hmm. It might be the table. That happens quite a bit. Sure. Okay. Where I'm where would I go to fix that? To like lower its sensitivity. Or I could just be really careful about not touching this thing. If you're hitting the table, you might need a mic arm. Okay. Some kind of isolator. Hmm. I see. I see. I'll look into that after stream, but for now I'll just be really careful about it then. Let me actually I switched off my monitoring because I'm currently using a different pair of headphones and the echo delay is a lot higher and throws me off way more. So if I ah I get what you mean. It's very obvious when I smack the table. Bluetooth? Yeah, Bluetooth. The regular headphone jack in my laptop isn't like it's iffy as well. Yeah, so I'm not using it right now. What happens if I yeah, it's just a table. If I wiggle the cable, or because my tablet's quite near the mic itself, if I knock too hard into the tablet, it doesn't trigger that like boom. Only if I accidentally hit the table. And since my elbows are on this bad boy, oh, you're updating HSR? Ooh, I haven't played. I haven't played in a long time. Is there a new patch soon? The high silence patch, is it? You are fishes. I will play when I get home tonight. TT. Today. High silence is today. Come home, your wife. All the best. All the best. Will you be pulling for high silence on stream or anything? Or are you just gonna go for it? T for fish, are you pulling for anyone this patch? Or no? In voice chat, probably? Ooh, okay. Nope, not pulling for anyone. Yeah, I've no plans for it right now either. I don't even know who's coming out and who's rerunning. Saving for Lion Boy. Okay. Who is oh my day. Me day. However you pronounce it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. All the best as well. Is he rerunning anytime soon? Yes, thank you. I forgot for a minute. Kind of pissed at how well the sketch is going. I might not even have to line up. I could just clean it up at some point and send it in. Unannounced. Okay, I see. That's a shame. How well are you two saved up for your target pools? Line Atlas Kuva, right? This is I've realized the trick to me not having to do lineup is to go into things thinking this is just going to be a sketch. And then my lines end up so confident and so flawless because I'm not fucking thinking about it too hard. And the examples I set in the commission page, like the example images, a lot of them are from Artfight where I don't line up, I just tidy a sketch so it will not go against the agreement of the commission either. Like as long as they're neat enough, right, and the shapes, as long as they're relatively clean, I think it's no biggie. If the commissioner wants me to fix it, then I will. Okay, now says you have some savings and you gave up on Saber. Oh. And T for Fish just put Saber and Fine on too, so not much. Thank God he's not rerunning this patch. Oh, DOT player, you have been starving. That's extremely sad. Is Hysolence a DOT character? You got Fine on. Ooh. How is he to use actually? I know my sister pulled him just because she loves him as a character and said he sucks, but that's also because she never plays hyper carry. Oh, she is! Oh, hell yeah! Oh, they're finally looking at DOT again. I see why you really want her. Not only because she's a beautiful purple woman. Hell yeah. Congratulations, finally. DOT is being fed. Yeah, he's a classic hyper carry. Yeah, so if she doesn't have any, don't like hyper carry, understandable. It does kind of suck, right? Because like, if anything like ever happens to that one hyper carry, your team's just doing 300, like 300 flat damage for the rest of the round until everyone else dies. Yeah. Oh god. What's that word? I I don't know if I would call it hyper carry, but sometimes when I run my Qingyuan team, basically everyone's supporting Qingyuan. I guess that makes it a hyper carry. And when he dies, it's yep. Good thing Finance can resist crowd control. Ah, okay. That's yeah. One good thing. Qingyuan is hyper carry? Right, okay. That makes sense. Especially since I pulled Sunday. Yeah. He's what's that word? All of my supports go towards him. In the past I used to everyone hates my teams, especially you, okay now. But I used to play um a chip damage team where Misha and Xingyuan were in the same team along with Gallagher and someone else I don't remember. You know the chip. It's either Lorcha or Gallagher. I think it's Lorcha. And everyone took turns doing 1000 damage and rounds lasted half an hour from time to time. Hysolence is the first dot unit since Black Swan. Holy shit. Oh, that's so long ago. That's like almost a year ago since Panaconi. Holy shit. I should I should do a HSR stream one day just to piss people off. I built Lorcha on imaginary damage and HP. He wasn't healing shit. He was. Oh, both of you hate my team so much. Apologies. Yes, Lama. uh, I don't think I've ever fixed him. Because by the time I got good enough at the game to like start farming relics and shit, I got more and more characters and I prioritized them. You need Cuba HSR stream. I could. I've got like 3 patches to catch up on. I haven't finished 2.2 onwards. But to be fair, I feel like story streams get like a little boring. Because I read really fast. So I tend to ignore a lot of the voice lines. I'll just like go with how fast I read. And I'm just silently there like going through story. There's also all the PvP events now, like the origami birds and stuff, which could be cute to stream. But more than anything, you guys need to watch me suffer in one of like the domains or something. No. But then now all of like the new domains fix your characters for you, so no one will be able to suffer with me if I do that. I need to like find one of those like overworld formidable foes and go in with like. I've begun using an Alexa chip damage team for the fuck of it, by the way. I'll go because I don't have a good set of supports for him. There's an and Furious cooking event right now. Oh, that's really cute. Oh my god. Maybe I need to update Snarriel and play it. Viva plays the version Universe level 8. I don't remember specifically, but I don't think that's a good thing, right? Like that's like about as low as it can get. I know at least for the I know there's like all the SU and DU they've got like you can add additional difficulty and I never do those. Just so I can blast through them and get my rewards. I'm very happy with how this is turning out. Third time's always a charm. It's the highest. Oh. You should do it. That's what you mean. That's what you mean. I could. It would be awful. Everyone would hate it. Every single time in like the middle of a DU run, I just kind of get bored of what I'm doing and I start picking all the gambling options. And it tends to fuck up my run horribly and awfully. Okay. Okay, now I'll start on the body. I'm so happy with how this looks. Holy shit. Third time's a charm for real. Wild. Yep. Unless I'm extremely lazy that day, right? And I just want to play on auto and I need all like the boosters and shit for like a particular character. Usually Firefly. I'll play like nearly full fire team with Fuke, Gallagher, Firefly, and someone I think usually Ron May. But it's as good as a full fire team. And like let it play on auto if I'm too lazy. But otherwise, at some point I get so many blessings and stuff that I can just screw it. Gamble time. And I have to chip damage the final boss. It would be so infuriating. And sometimes in Okaina's chat, I see people, especially new chatters, who are like, oh, it's so refreshing seeing someone who knows how to play this game, especially with like blueprints, right? Like, oh, it's so nice seeing someone intelligent play the game or something like that. And it's so funny. And I can imagine the exact opposite in my chat if I ever play HSR. Like, please stop playing, please stop playing. What's chip damage? It's what I do when a team is absolutely incompatible with one another. No one is doing major damage. Everyone is taking turns doing 1000 to 2000 damage. And they are not supporting each other. They're not bouncing off each other. There's no strategy. I am just struggling. I'm using Gallagher's skill more often than not. If I play HSR is 10 out of 10 rage bait. You're so right, it would be. It would be. Do I want to do that? Do I want to give people strokes by playing HSR? Not 1k per se, but horribly low amounts on what should be done in the game. Functionally 1% of a boss's damage each like strike. Or even less, right? If I'm oh my god! Oh, we got a raid! Cookie Tea, hello! Hello, welcome! Oh my god, great to see you here. Hello. Welcome. Ooh, okay, I'm Kuva Kusavana. Cookie Raid, drop your cams, hello. Thank you. Oh my god, Cookie Raid. I'm Kuva Kusavana. I'm an artist, illustrator, designer. I'm also an elf from a little muddy lotus pond. Today I've got a few things in store. I'm drawing, first of all, a commission, a personal piece. It's Mario Ohara from Love Life, and then a couple of adoptables. Thank you. How are you? How are you? How was your stream? This is the first time I've been raided. Thank you so much. What were you guys up to? You're so cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad you like my me. Thank you all for the follows as well. Let me see, who was it? Kitty and Innova VT. Thank you guys so much. How is it? How was your stream? What were you guys up to? How do I? Oh no. I realized I never set up a shout out command. I'm gonna have to see if it's auto built in, right? Shout out. We'll have to hope that this works. If it's not, everyone go for give Cookie Tea a follow and check him out. You're doing well. I drew One Piece characters for a sticker sheet. Ooh. Okay, that's lovely. I don't know if there's a way for me to share it as well. I would love to see it. In a minute, I'll go over to your profile and see if you've got social media, and I'll follow it in a minute. Thank you so much. Oh my god. You said you can do slash shout out, which is built into Twitch. Ooh, okay. Oh, delightful, delightful. I hope. I hope this one works now. Yes, it does. Delightful. Prepare a link of what you worked on today. Oh, nice. Thank you so much. Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm on your Twitch page right now. Your art is so cute. Ooh. Okay. By the way, if you gotta raid and run, right, and do your after stream care, if you gotta go and rest and everything, please feel free to do so. Okay, let's see the Discord link. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's I don't watch One Piece. I'm not super familiar with the characters, but that's Robin, right? Okay, let me pull it up and see if you guys can see it on stream. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna bump Robin. Yes, she's so cute. I love her eyes. Okay, you guys can see it, right? Okay, the backgrounds. Okay, it's so pretty. I love the details and the way you shade. I love the hair and the eyes. So pretty. Lovely, absolutely lovely. Oops. Thank you. No, no worries about it. It's lovely. I'm only speaking the truth. That's okay. Let's get back to this. Thank you so much again for the raid. Sorry if I was a bit if things were a little scuff. I was not prepared for one. But I usually draw cute anime girls. I don't have any chibis pulled up today, but the past couple of streams I've been trying to work on merch and all, not all that. No, no, not all. You're all good. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I usually draw cute anime girls. Sometimes I do. Okay, I will be closing this now. Thank you for sharing so much. Yeah. Oh, Dr. Bowles Chibi. I love your art so much. Thank you. Thank you. It's very nice to hear. Yeah, but I've got a convention coming up in December and I'm trying to prepare for because my uni semester is starting, and once that starts, I'm barely going to draw. Thank you. Yeah, this is a digital artist and like a traditional artist. I'm quite happy with where their designs are at right now, so I'll probably cap this off soon. Yeah. Ooh, whoa, wow, I hope you guys didn't hear that I knocked my water bottle off my table. I'm so sorry. Gorgeous design shops. Thank you. Thank you. We heard it. Oh, come on. It's like metal as well. It's metal, that's why it's particularly awful. It, I think you guys heard like the battle of it, right? If you didn't hear the bottle, you probably heard me slam into the table as I tried to like grab it before it fell and failed anyway. It wasn't loud, that's good. I hope it wasn't like a jump scare for everyone in chat. Just the table. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah. That's good. Not OBS cancels every other noise out except for table noise. I have to fix after stream. You also can't hear my fan or any of the cars passing by, which was one of my biggest concerns when I was setting up my mic initially. But it seems to have been picked up as background noise quite well. I don't know if I'm doing this like correctly. It doesn't feel, the shape of it feels a bit off. Like it's meant to be hair, but it matches the hair on her head, and this one's like a bit short-ish. Yes, okay, that's good, that's good. I think this is fine. It's usually a bit bigger, but in the reference images I have, her proportions are a bit bigger, like longer. You'll be looking here while you work? Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for reading. Have a good work time. Okay. I should probably move my reference off to where I'm not actively drawing. Sometimes I look back on my own time lapses and VODs and I watch myself just like draw over a reference like that. Like I don't care, and it's so frustrating to see back. But at the same time, while I'm doing it, I'm not thinking about it. When I was younger, okay, let me switch to a softer song while I talk. I like this one a lot, but a bit loud. Okay, this works. When I was younger, I used to take like, you know those kind of work planners, right? Where they've got quite thick lines and dates and calendars. It's for office people to plan out their office schedule or whatever. My dad used to work in an office that gave those out to employees, but not everyone would take one, and they'd always have some left over, especially if they wanted to give some to like corporate clients and whatnot. By mid-year, they had a lot, and it was like too, like, it wasn't a nice thing, right? To give someone a half useless calendar book. So he'd have some leftovers and he'd give them to me, and I would draw over every page of those bad boys, including the pages that's like thick with calendar marks and lines and like some motivational quotes. I just draw on every page, and that absolutely built my tolerance to drawing over bullshit. sometimes in uni I'm allowed to print cheat sheets for exams, and I always feel like a lot of my classmates say it's like a waste of paper, right? To print a whole stack of something up that you're just gonna throw away. But I love taking mine and drawing over them as like rough paper, and like they began giving me theirs as well. It's delightful. Any piece of paper you can get your hands on is something you can draw on in my book. Wow! Sorry, that was me being annoyed at how easily I drew this hand. Thanks, Melian, for talking about hands the same time I did. I said, oh, congrats! Oh my god, congrats! Okay, now Heistellans came home. Hell yeah, let's go! I don't have any sorry, so I'm gonna have to yippee my oh fuck. I think that exploded my mic. Yippee! I have to yippee myself. Let's go! Oh yeah. How may I ask how many pulls it took? I'm just gonna copy and paste this whole arm. It looks fine. Not gonna bother to redraw it in a sketch. Oops. Are you also okay now? Are you also going for her light cone or anything, or just the Hycelins? Okay, yeah, her first a bit thicker. Oops, at the bottom. 60 pulls. You are. Ooh. Were you on confirmed pity or was it your luck, baby? All the best for the light cone as well. Then you got it. You got it. You're DOT's number one fan. If the newest DOT character doesn't come home, there's something wrong with the game and Hoyo itself. You are as you won. You ooh nice, very sexy, delightful. If what's that word? You know that meme? It's like if there's 1,000 DOT players, I'm one of them. If there's 100 DOT players, that's one of them. If there's one DOT player, I'm one of them. If there are zero DOT players, I'm dead. I I think that's you. To be fair, you think she came home at heart pity? Not sure. Ah, okay. That's fair, that's fair. But still, you won the 50-50. That's already extremely good. That's already a win in my book. Have to check the record. Have to check when the records update. Ah, got it. Understandable. I haven't updated my whole counter thing in a long time because I haven't played in a long time. But once I started using one of those as well, I stopped manually counting. Usually, I just know how many 10 pulls I clicked, and that's about it. This character is so pretty. It's a bit low down here. Hold on. Okay. Great. Oh my god. All it took for me to get past all the parts I was struggling was to start yapping while I draw. Is there anyone else new coming out this patch? I don't remember. Yes, heavy. Okay. Okay. New sketch and delete this old one. New sketch. Saridra, if that's how I pronounce it. Ooh, ooh. Do you intend on pulling as well? Oh no, just high silence. Nah, okay. I don't even know what either of them looks like. I just remember like the DU when there's like they are like like the day night cycle, their support options. I just kind of know what their silhouette looks like. I do not remember what they look like. Any extra will go to another Kafka. Hell yeah. W, that's what we're talking about. That's that's what you're supposed to do when you are true main of the character. You are at how many Kafkas now? E2 Soshi. Oh, delightful. Fantastic. We love to see it. We love a real Kafka fan in chat. Ooh, this is one of my favorite songs ever out there. Called I Hope Your World is Kind by Auri. It's inspired by the book series The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Like very explicitly, so like characters are named in this. And I've never read it. I have the book. I got it secondhand for like $5. And I've been intending on reading it for years now and never got about to it. But if it's anything as good as this song, I am in for a treat. Okay, this is good. This is good. I need to stop tweaking with it. I also need to stop doing things like saying, "Oh, I love this song. This is my favorite song. You guys should listen to it," and then yap over the entirety of it, which I've done again. I was planning to do a chiller stream today. I think it's worked out, right? Where I talk a lot less, so I can have some lyrical music on in the back. I don't know what's the opposite of instrumental. Because vocals not it. I don't think. Vocal music. Lyrical. Doesn't sound right. Oh my god. Okay, I have maxed out her tracers. How fast was that? How? Huh? It's been like 3 minutes. Oh my god. Congrats. I guess you can pre-farm quite easily now, but still. Oh, delightful, delightful. Absolutely speed ran that. Smiles. We love to see it. We love the. Wow, I forgot to paint her stomach in. But I'll assume you've also seen those like posts on Twitter where it's like speed running. Let's say like what was it E6 S5, doing that to a character and maxing out their tracers. And it's truly just some psycho. That's not the word for it. An absolute legend maxing out a character in the span of like 2 minutes. You pre-farm? Ah, okay. Yeah, otherwise, tracers are difficult to max out. It'd be wild if you just had like all of the items on hand for fun, just in your bank, not intentionally farm. To be fair, because I haven't played the game in so... Oops, I forgot to tail. Because I haven't played the game in so long, but sometimes I log in and try to finish my dailies anyway for the gems, right? There are some like materials and stuff that I've just got like stacks of. But then those are also like none of like the new materials. And you actively play the game, so anyone else there out in chat playing Honkai Star Rail? Looking to pull for the new characters? Anyone excited for the new story coming up? Because I don't know what's happened. I've seen people on Twitter talking about Amphorius being tragic and awful and heartbreaking, awful in a good way, heartbreaking, and I haven't played. Leaks on Twitter are uncontrollable, right? I I don't purposely go out of my way to um hide spoilers. I'm not like dodging them. You have dodged spoilers. Oh, great. Very talented of you. 'Cause I haven't gone out of my way to do it, so I've seen like bits and pieces of it here and there. And I kind of know what happens, but it's like it's a journey, not the destination, so I'm okay with spoilers generally. The tale is not coming together right now. I'm just gonna have to do something like this and live with it. Oh, who follow? Sorry, my TV Jaws, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Sorry, I had a tab blocking. I can hear my slide whistle. Hi, welcome in. I could hear my slide whistle come up, but I wasn't looking at the screen. And I have 6 seconds to read it out before it disappears. And then I need to scramble somewhere else to find it. I really should get back into HSR, but from what I heard from Okina, it's a bit troublesome to stream. Like it eats up processing power. It acts a bit silly on OBS. And frankly, I haven't updated OBS. No, sorry. Haven't updated Starreal on my laptops for like like not years, months. Give up, give up, give up. This is fine as a tale. It's RAM and graphics, right? Yeah. So maybe I won't be able to unless I do the bad shit tactic of screen sharing from my phone. And I think that's the only way I could get about it. Oh, here's something else that I thought about, and I have so much to catch up on Star Rail, right? Yeah, I'm not even done with like 2 point, not 2 point, no? 3.2, sorry, we spoke earlier. But yeah, from what I've heard, each of the new story quests are quite long. So I've got hours to keep up on at this point. And there's all the other like permanent events I haven't played either. Even though like periodically, right, every 2 days my sister opens up her Starreal chat and texts me to play origami birds with her. Hycelon, ooh, your Hycelons doubles your Kafka damage. Oh my god. GOT finally. Are we back? Are we so back? Is DOT finally viable? I see everyone online saying that Brick is no longer viable and it hurts my heart. Because that's frankly the only good teams I have. The only slightly good, like slightly meta character I intentionally put for was Firefly. We are so back. Hell yeah. DOT is so bad. We got Aqua on Spotify right now. One of my favorites from them. I cannot remember the title. Kuramo Kokoromo. And that's where I lose the ability to read Japanese. It's a bit of a shame that it feels like potentially DOT might be a very much unusable if you don't have Hycelons going forward. I know that they've done that with a lot of characters. Like people were saying Agleia is basically unplayable without Sunday. But it's just a shame that it keeps happening. If that's the case. It's only unusable without Kafka? Oh, okay, so that's still a shame, but at least she's a slightly older character. They are buffing her as well, right? Like straight up. I saw the announcement that they're buffing a lot of the older characters. You cleared MOC 12 with Kafka, Black Swan, and Queen Afan. Ooh, the most recent one? Oh, delightful. Kafka buff. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hmm. I don't know if it's like a lot of the old MOCs where they try to tailor it towards who's on the banner right now. Either way, if you did it with just black without high salons, that's still very cool. Speaking of clearing hard content in a Hoyo game, this is a delightful one. I'm quite sure Teeth of Fish has seen it on Twitter. There's a video of someone playing Genshin Impact Spiral Abyss on an Apple Watch and getting 12 stars in it. And then I saw not the original, but someone quoting it and saying, "This guy can beat he can beat Abyss on an Apple Watch, but Zyok still can't clear it on his gaming PC." And it's It's extremely funny. I don't watch Ziox a lot, right? But what I know about him is entirely second hand through my Twitter feed and whatever T4Fish tells me. Today I saw someone clearing the latest endgame with their toes. How? What? I need to go and find that. That's insane. Holy shit. I will never have another excuse for why I can't clear MOC. Do you want me to link it? That would be delightful. I don't know if you can send links through Twitch chat, right? But you know how else to reach me. You can DM me on several hundred platforms. Thank you so much. That's very funny. I I I have an excuse as to why I can't clear Endgame. You are immortalizing it on your chat. If you can send the link, I don't know if my auto mod might catch you. It's fine. If it does, it's fine. Worst case scenario, I'll send the link myself if auto mod does catch you. Oh, okay, yes, it did go through. I'm not gonna play it out. I could play it out. I could. I'm a little lazy to go and configure my browser right now. It's okay, everyone, we can go and watch it independently. It's like a Zoom class during COVID era. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. It's like a Zoom class during COVID era where the teacher has to drop a link and we all watch it in our own time, but you can let it play and like go grab a biscuit or something. Holy shit. How is someone's toe so like dexterous? Like, how are you so precise with just your toe? That's mad. I can get kind of bending them at that ankle, but then to be able to like activate skill and stuff, they're like on a phone screen, they're like most a centimeter apart. And clapping them at the end as well, they're like a centimeter apart, and you're so precise with it and the movements, right? Insane. Oh god. This is who knows who's gonna get that reference. None of none of you probably, but this has the same energy of someone playing like that Love Live rhythm game, one of the hardest songs, but they're just using two hot dogs and not their fingers. How do you get that kind of dexterity, right? Like, do you what? How many rounds of Abyss do you have to? How long do you have to spend playing Genshin Impact with your toes to get that good at it? I'm just how the Love Life thing is ancient. Right? Oh my god, it was like in the heyday of Love Live School Idol Festival. Oh my god. Classic video. I'm so happy at least you remember. If not, I would sound batshit. I cannot explain the dissonance between watching Spiral Abyss so clear while listening to this beautiful piece in the background. That's actually delightful. You also can't see the full name of this, right? Because it's one of the silly Nightwish songs. It's like an entire collection of mostly instrumental pieces. All the work of nature. Oops, sorry. Dropped my pen. Slammed into my mic. Sorry if you heard that. All the works of nature which adorn the world, and they've got a different like subtitle, but they are so long they're never going to display on my OBS layout. It's I also every now and then I look over at my OBS layout and I see my slideshow of art whizzing by, and every now and then I catch a glimpse of the shitty frog that I put up there as a test. But if you make your Spotify narrower, the title will rotate. Oh, oh, give me a minute. Should I do it live and risk letting you guys see? my 50 billion obnoxious song playlist titles? You could. We all could. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it will. It's not working for me. It's not ending. It's okay. I'll figure that out after stream. For now, you guys will have to deal with titles being cut off. Most of them aren't so long. This one is fine. Okay, this is just a SketchUp. It doesn't have to be perfectly painted. This is fine as is. You're gonna Divergent Universe? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. With a High Silence team? You took a you took a challenge to survive 4 cycles against a boss, and you entered the boss fight. Oh, and killed the boss with the initial DOT. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We love to see it. We love that explosion. DOT is so back, baby, and you are on its front lines. Your High Silence team, yes. Beautiful. We love to watch. We love to see it. Delightful. I imagine also you're on all of the DOT blessings and whatnot, which does help them explode on command. Okay. Indicate that this is Vault of... Oops. You are? Yeah. Oh yeah. I will say I kind of... Sometimes when I play DU, and I usually play on break, because all my good characters are break effect, I'm doing like barely any damage until I finally break, and then after which they immediately die. I don't like her mouth right now. I'm gonna change it in a minute. She needs a bit more shine in her eyes. Oops, the ruler is entirely out of sync now. Dude, this song is like so old in the grand scheme of things, but in my head, because I was there when Aqua formed, right? Pretty much anything that I remember being a new release or being announced, such as all of the Aqua solos and the Aqua sub unit formations, they're like so new in my head. And this is one of the it wasn't one of the immediate it was. It was in Azalea's initial album, but not one of the first ones put into the game. So I remember its chart being released and its instrumental was completely different to the one that's on streaming now. Because after they released it in game, I'm quite sure they like tweaked it. It's like it's I don't remember when it released this album. Let me check. This album dropped in 2016, almost 10 years ago. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, it's one of the new Azalea ones. It's not. It's wild, man. My sister into love into Love Life was into Love Life for even longer than I was. She was there before Aqua was even announced. So in her head, the quote unquote new Love Life group is still Nijigasaki. Because we were there when Japanese fans got to vote on which of the normal cards entered the pool. And we were there when it was still called Perfect Dream Project, then renamed to Nijigasaki. Wait, so to her, that's still the new one, and then Liela is the current, even newer one. There's already more groups than that. I haven't been keeping up with Hasuno Sora or Bluebird, but I've heard the songs are pretty good, especially for Hasuno Sora's. Hey, that's nice, I like this. Where else? Who else's stream will you guys be able to listen to Azalea from Love Life and the Beatles back to back, huh? Where else? Okay, I like this, yeah. Like this. I love the imagery in this song. It's all a little silly. I get it completely. It's like I understand what they're saying, but I like that they're very unique imagery. Okay, let me send this off right to the person who commissioned it. Um, then change the background color. In terms of things, I'll probably filter over it as well, right? I know it's a bit of like a lazy thing to do to have a overlay to make them the same like tone color instead of outright picking a cool red, cool gray, cool black from the get-go, but for the initial sketch it's fine. No biggie. I remember I saw on the YouTube comments of this song, someone wrote out the quote unquote lyrics and they were like, nothing's gonna change my world. Wow, 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 wow. Like to mimic the guitar noise. Oh my god, it's just as bad as. I don't know if you guys have seen this on a lyric video for Jackie and Wilson by Hozier. We can put it up, it's in this playlist, right? Ooh. We'll put it up, hold on. There's one part of the song that goes, and Lord, she found me just in time, but the lyric video wrote it as just in time, like the name Justin. And like the next like 4 or 5 times I heard the song after reading that, I just could not take it seriously. I'm just thinking about just in time. Just in time, yeah. It shouldn't make me laugh. It's not that funny. Lord, she found me. It shouldn't be funny. It shouldn't be funny, but it fucking sends me every time I think about it. And I guess when I read about it. The fever, rather be tonight. And Lord, she found me just in time. You can't even tell when you're singing it. Just in time and just in time sounds the goddamn same when it's sung out loud, but like, good god, I love thinking about it. I love just in time. Okay, let me send this off. I keep getting distracted. I just snorted because I entered battle and Kafka's turn start line is Justin. Hell yeah! Kafka knows Justin. Kafka's Justin typing to hey you'll bounce. Okay, thank you for dropping in. Have a good time. Catch you another time. Hell yeah. See ya. Have a good time. Thanks for dropping in. I'll say something else I was worried about. Okay, Hannah knows this. A lot of the new viewers won't, but sometimes when I'm watching a stream, when a streamer is raiding out, it sends like the CPU usage of my internet browser over the edge. And then my laptop blue screens. And there were two things I was worried about. If I raid out, will I blue screen before the raid happens? And if someone raids me, will I immediately crash? And I'm happy to say that neither has happened yet. I'm not gonna jinx it, I'm touching wood right now. I'm just saying. So far, it's been fine. Okay, let me figure out. You guys can, while I send this image off. Oops. I'll send this off to the commissioner. Oops. You guys can look at the bright shiny colors on my screen. Okay, great. Fired it off. Oh, hi, Bucketic. Welcome back. How are you? How's it going? Okay, that's Mike. Yeah. home now. Did I get a rate? Yeah, I did. You like for by Cookie Tea earlier. I don't know if you'll be able to see it if you scroll up. If not, I'm happy to give another shout out. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know if new chatters can see it. Yeah. Chat only goes back to half an hour ago. Got it. Then I'll re-shout out. Happy to do it. Ooh, okay, I just realized give me a second. Oh, I see. I see. Thanks for letting me know. My bad. I don't think I set things up properly. Okay, I don't think I set things up properly because I do not have half of those things set up properly. Definitely no games, at least none that I'm aware of. SO comment is a bit easier than shout out. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to set that up. So after after oh no. Magic 8 Ball is Kuva a good streamer? The Magic 8 Ball says Outlook not so good. Why is it sending through my account? Why am I saying things like um, can I do it? Can I play Magic 8 Ball with myself? Come on! Come on, come on. I asked it was the previous answer true. The Magic 8 Ball says concentrate and ask again. But are you telling me to log in? Are you telling me I need to log in my own chat? Are you being mean to me? Ah, command, add, shout out, go check out. Person they were last week. Ah, I'm copying and pasting that down to my own workpad. Oh, sorry, what WordPad? My own WordPad, so I can implement it later. It's I went from Stream Elements to Mix It Up, and I deactivated the Stream Elements bot, but I guess it's still showing up in chat for whatever reason. I don't know how to switch it off entirely. Hold on. If not, that's something I could do in a minute. Mix It Up will need slightly different variables. Yeah, slightly different. I think. Okay, now went through it with me a minute ago. Not minute, last night. It's still $ username. It's nothing too different. Would you like to use a shoutout that uses people's pronouns? There's a way for that. If there's a way to implement that, that would be delightful. GitHub bucket. Oh, you did it? Wait. You made one. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. Holy shit, thank you. Okay. After stream, I'll go and uh play around with implementing that. You made one for Mix It Up. Hell yeah, that's super cool. Absolutely goated. Absolutely goated. We love to see it. Okay, you made one this one. Got it. Okay, got it. Let me save that then. Ooh, click. What did I click? Hold on. Oh no, give me a minute. I misclicked on something in my OBS. Okay, yes. This one, the mix it up one is checkout. Ah, okay, then target user URL. Got it, got it, got it. Let me save all of this for a minute. I see another couple messages in chat. Well, oop, yeah, it's maybe the 8 ball is right. Maybe the outlooks aren't so good today. I'm a little frazzled, I think. Look at it. Did you see Cookies Art? Yeah, yeah. I went over to their Twitch page after the raid, and they also sent. Oh, come on! My Spotify is still showing the wrong song. Okay, they should have fixed. They should have fixed. Yes. That wasn't what went wrong. I have a Twitch chat doc. I can move it next to my drawing program and read it as I draw, and I closed it. No, I clicked on Okina's profile first on accident, almost blocked you, then closed it in panic, and I had to reopen it. But yes, I did see Cookies Art. They sent a link to chat earlier of what they worked on during stream. It's really cute. Let me pull it up again actually. Yeah, yeah, this is what Cookie did earlier. The background showing up as black on my screen. It's transparent, but it's fine. It's Robin from One Piece, meant to be part of a sticker sheet. It's so cute. I love the details in her eyes. Adorable. We love it. Also, in terms of the commission, the commissioner, bless them, was awake and replied and said they love it. So I've got the go ahead to keep working on this. I think I'll give it a break for now, right? If there's any mistakes, I'll take a minute to catch them. I'll look away for a while. I think I'll work on Mari a little bit, if not one of the adults. Not gonna lie, I'm thinking of just putting them up as is. I'll tidy up the sketch and put them up. I know the box on her back's a bit flop. Let me, you know what? I'm still not happy. I'm still not happy. We're gonna have to do this again. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I asked Magic 8 Ball if I'm winning. The Magic 8 Ball says it is certain. That's what we're talking about. That's what I wanted to hear. It only took 3 different rolls to get what I wanted to, but we got here. Where was I? Yes, it is. No, I'm not feeling like tidying in up today. I'm happy to look at the colors. No, but if I forget. No, no, no. No, 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 we can't do that. If I put this down today, I think I'll be so happy I'll never pick it up again. I could always just upload it as is. No, it's a bit messy. I have to tidy up a lot of the shapes for real. Okay, now just did 2 million damage in DOT. Oh my god. How? Okay, I guess it's still DU with all the buffs, but like, holy shit, congrats. Damn. Okay, actually, I might take a little break right now and continue for another hour afterwards. I'm gonna go grab some more water, maybe a little snack. But I'll leave the music on and we will be right back. I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes then. Oh, okay. I haven't muted yet. You can enjoy. You can enjoy Johnny Cash while I'm gone. We're back. We are back from the break. I went back to drawing a minute ago, but I was noisily eating an apple. You might have been able to see the PNG model reacting to a noise you guys couldn't hear, because I'm seated next to the mic anyway, crunching into it. You can imagine. I should make an asset. I should make an overlay, right? That's like an apple. And every time I take a break, but I'm like, I'll just put Uva back up on the break screen, but every single time I'm eating and I crunch, you guys can see my model react to it as well, and you can imagine me eating the apple. Like I'm in the room with you. Hold on, he's a bit unreactive. Let me turn down his sound sensitivity. So hello? You wanna speak? You wanna speak? Now you do. Great. Okay. I'm gonna work on the adoptables just a little bit more. Then I'll hit on to drawing Marie. I do want these to go out. What's that word? I'm going to have high hopes and low expectations for them. Having been on social media, I sold adoptables years and years and years ago, right? Like 26, not 16, not 16, 17, 18, 19. I used to sell quite a lot of adoptables on DeviantArt, but I priced them quite low because back then I thought my art was shit and not worth anyone's money. And I sold them at like I think what 20 DeviantArt points, 20 to 30 DeviantArt points. At the end of it, when I decided I was done with like adoptables and DeviantArt, and I moved accounts and whatnot, I checked out like 30, 30 total dollars. Yeah, and that I made through all of the adoptables, and I made like a shit ton of them. Like if I'm not wrong, 1 point was the equivalent of 1 US cent. So that was at least 30, oh my god, $30 of adoptables, each one 30 cents, like 10 to 20, 30 cents. It was more than like 20 of them that I made and sold. Okay, that says no. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing that ever made me try to raise my prices was the realization that like if my prices I would could undercut other artists and I didn't want to do that. But at the same time when I raised them, right, because everyone was so used to expecting like essentially 20 cent designs from me. When I raised them, I didn't get that many buyers. I was like, shit. And I dropped them again. Unfortunately. It's okay, that time is gone and past. I'm gonna try not to what's that word? Undercut myself anymore. I also recognize that like it's a business and I cannot, how do I say, as much as I want to pay myself more than the Singaporean socially accepted minimum wage in hours of work, I also know that at higher and higher prices you could start affording artists with like not just styles you like but big recognizable names. So it's a balance. I'll have to find what's a good balance for commission prices. I went to bed last night thinking that my prices were kind of like so like but either a bit too high because VGen and PayPal both take a cut, right, from fees. So I put the prices a little bit higher than I would have liked to account for that fees. And I was wondering if I should like adjust anything. And I woke up with an order like, oh okay, someone finds it a good price. And I will listen. Dude, every time I play country music, I should start looking at my stats to see if it drives people away, and if it does, I have to stop it. It looks like so far it's been consistent, but like Imagine like imagine I do. Imagine just now when I before the break when I started playing Johnny Cash. Not sure how to add volume, demonstrate the volume to her hair. I'll just have to shade it better later then. Oops. Oh, oh my god, I got it mixed up. This character's meant to have the digital artist gloves, and I don't have a standard pair of those myself, but the glove is over the last two fingers, not the middle and pointer. I mean, good thing I checked. Either way. Okay, there we go. That's what they look like. Dude, imagine someone actually buys this and asks if they could have it split for PNG Tuber Plus and hey, where did her eyes go? Yeah, there we go. Um, and I have to make sense of this bullshit. Cause I don't think I will clean up the sketch any more than I have to, right? Mostly because I'm not gonna use the words I'm lazy too, but let's be honest, I am. And I feel like I'm, I might overdo it if I like outline it. I give up on cleaning up the sketch and just outline it, then fix all the color spills and strange shapes. At the very least, I can take. No, no, no. My lines are pretty good actually. It's mostly the color spill that needs fixing. Okay. In her hair. Not fully of the heart to fix these up right now. I'll color in her glove anyway before I forget to, but not in the full mood to work on this one. I'll go back to Mari for a bit, probably until 6, then I'll have to end stream, but otherwise I'll go back to the commission tonight. Yeah. I got another stream scheduled for 11 a.m. tomorrow, my time. Oops, not that one. Because I want to see if streaming in the late morning works for me, like mentally. So far, it's 5 now. 3 p.m. onwards has been pretty good. It's the most like productive hour of the day for me, even if I'm not streaming. So it makes sense to put it here. It just probably won't align well with my uni schedule, which is sad. I can't believe I'm spending my most productive hours of the day in class. That's where I sit and listen and take notes and not draw. Shame, what a shame. That would be good, no? Ask Akina about being in class when I'm productive. I mean, being able to pay attention, I guess, to a certain extent. It's, hmm, I guess it would be good. But, like, spending your worst hours in class, that's true, that's S as well. I'm thinking because 3 p.m. is like a creatively productive time for me, right? Like, it's a time when I really want to draw and I can get, like, good focus in on. It's a bit of a shame to have to spend that energy academically. when I concentrate just as like well in class in the morning. Like I'll be tired definitely, but like if I'm just listening and taking notes, it's not as much of a deal. But I guess yeah, being sleepy, EP, and all that in class sucks as well. And then you'll have to self study material that like you didn't catch first time round. That's true. Ooh. I wondering how much I can tell you about. Okay, I don't think it matters. So last semester I took a class under a professor who was quite frankly anal about the use of technology in class. So in our university, most people bring laptops to class. Okay, let me switch since I'm gonna start yapping. I'm gonna switch to something instrumental so it doesn't cut into each other. Okay, this is good. But as I was saying, a professor that was quite anal about the use of technology. So everyone in class uses laptops, takes notes on laptops, iPads, their phones, etc. But he really didn't like that. He thought it was a distraction for everyone. So in his course syllabus and on the first day of class, he told everyone to keep their technology away and he would only permit people taking notes by hand. So the thing is, I already take notes by hand because one of my seniors did that, said it was really good for concentration, and I tried it out and I really liked it as well. Because frankly, right, if I'm on my laptop, two things happen. First of all, I stop listening to the professor, I start playing shit on miniclip. I start drawing. Sometimes if I'm really bored of a class, I'm brazen enough to pull out my tablet and draw in class. But otherwise, it's on my mouse on MS Paint. Either, if not that, right, if I'm actually trying to pay attention and take down notes, because I type quite fast, I end up taking down what the professor says word for word and not filtering it through my mind. It's like a dictation machine. Like I'm just transcribing the lesson. I'm not digesting any of that shit actually. But because I write way slower than I type, I have to filter what's important to take down. I have to like, so example, um, let's say they're talking about some conference that happened and it's the big big business big economic conference. And I'm not gonna write that shit down like 50 times, right? So I'll abbreviate it to BEC in my head. And then when any exams or essays come up, I can remember that like this XYZ happened in BEC 2023. As opposed to like when I'm typing, I don't know, I just forget facts easier. So I taking another class with the same professor this semester. Because all things considered, he's a pretty good instructor. So I'm happy with that. And it's beneficial for me to do it. Because then I've got the advantage while everyone is getting used to writing stuff by hand. I'm flourishing. That being said, notes by hand doesn't save you from all distractions because it's just as easy for me to bust out an empty page and start doodling in it. I've had some once in a class that I was really bored in, right? While handwriting notes, I thumbnailed an entire comic in it. I just like at the back of my notebook. And I haven't continued working on that comic yet because I thought there were some things off with the whole story. So the thumbnails they can be recycled in the future once I fix the story, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to some really good creative ideas in the middle of classes this semester again. I've got a Toho Dojin that I want to work on. If I'm free on the days, right? There's some okay. I don't know if you guys have seen on Twitter, right? Probably not, cause I know some of you aren't into the Toho fandom, but on some random days there'll be Japanese hashtags trending. Let's say example, 9th of August is Remu's Day. And it's all based on the pump. So one I remember one that's upcoming, if I'm not wrong, is the 20th of August. Because 820 can be read as Haniwa, and that corresponds like to a character's theme. Later on, 28th of August, it's Haniya Day, which is corresponds to the same character and also someone that she's shipped with. If I'm free to stream on those days, I might do bits of the Dojin live. Because I need hard deadlines to get anything productive done, which I think is another good what's that word? Another really huge benefit of streaming is that I love procrastinating. I love putting off work that I enjoy doing, even though I enjoy doing it. And I love starting projects and never finishing them. But if I set the hard deadline of like finishing it on stream or something, that's helped so far. That's really helped so far. So if I can plan a couple of days to work on the dojin, and I know in my head people will be disappointed if I don't finish it. It doesn't have to be a real person. I just need to imagine a lurker disappointed that I didn't finish my work. Then I'll do it. I can strawman myself into being productive. Also, this playlist, I set it as an instrumental playlist for me to study and read to, right? Of like gentler music's mostly acoustic, but sometimes I come across a lo-fi piece I really like and I just throw it in anyway. So that's why sometimes you get some lo-fi hip hop and some just acoustics and some classics. Okay, this her arms, both of her arms look too small to me. I don't know if I'm hallucinating it. I think her body, like her torso, is quite um, it's slightly more realistic proportions, but the arm is still very anime girl proportions, so they look a bit off balance to each other. But if they were in the same, this works. This works. I hate drawing things in a circle. I can never get them like equally proportioned. This is annoying me. Okay, so far it looks fine anatomically. This is a bit misproportioned. I'm thinking of switching playlists. One is fine, but it's a little sleepy-ish. It's when I really need to concentrate on stuff. I'm thinking of putting on the Zelda Zone Zero soundtrack actually. Like their ambient, their lo-fi stuff. I really like those. Sometimes lo-fi stuff tends to like mm, it doesn't get retained in it doesn't stay in your mind very well. Because on purpose they sample stuff a lot. They tend to use like particularly similar beats. They're meant to blend in a way, I feel. Like a lot of lo-fi stuff nowadays are designed to be things you can like study, relax to, so they're kind of chill. And their melody doesn't stick in my head. I think ZZZ did their background music lo-fi really well. They're, I'd say it's really recognizable. I don't like most of their vocal music, but the ones that play in the background when you're just running around like around the world is really like I don't know, it's got a great vibe. If anything, I love the vibe and ambience of the world in Zenless more than I like their gameplay or their characters. Yeah, let's put some of it on. I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. Oh, dude, I haven't played it in so long, but the new characters are pretty cute. Like, especially that I don't know. I think it's Alice. I don't remember their names, but there's a little rabbit character. The art of her is all so cute. If I'm not wrong, the two main characters, like the siblings, got swimsuit skin as well. They're pretty cute. I haven't played in like months, at least 6 months. I don't like how this looks at all. Like this whole thing. Hmm. What if I don't? What if I put this off until the end? And I just draw the skirt on first and I make the ribbon its own layer. Okay. feel like her skirt's flaring a bit too much this side, right? Like it shouldn't go out. This should be like more in. Wait, hold on. I know there's two layers to her skirt. So they're either two layers or they're folded, they're pleated. I think they're pleated, right? Yes, they are pleated. Okay, that makes it easier to draw than having two layers, I feel. But that means I need to fix the bottom. Like, yes, okay. It's not difficult. I think I don't think this is correct. Okay, then she's got frills, so I won't see the bottom hem. Maybe this is the one that's a bit off. This is correct. Okay, this is one of my favorite pieces from Zenless. Your emojis are all so cute. I know they're not called emojis on Twitch. I'm blanking on what they're called right now. Stickers, not stickers. Emotes. There we go. Emotes. They're all so cute. Mm, yeah. Thank you. Okay, now yeah, emotes. This this particular track, if I'm not wrong, plays in the afternoons on your home street in Zenless. And I associate it with the game's extremely strong orange lighting during that time of day. I don't know, it's such a vibe. I love it. Oh, you're excited for my emotes? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, okay, Naro. Hello, rolling lotto. Is that a cow? I can't tell. It's a bit small on my screen. Thank you. I keep wondering whether or not I'll keep streaming, right? Like in my head, I'm like, at some point I'm gonna get tired. What if I get sick of this real quick and I stop streaming? But I will say, being able to get being reaching affiliate and getting emotes. Wiggling seal. Oh, that's really cute. I love seals. Yeah, but the push to get emotes is one emotes and redeems is one of the things I kind of really want to do just for the fun of it. I'm kind of torn between like, guys, I don't know if I'll ever stream again. Mixed stream schedule. Shush, shush. In my info panels, if you scroll down to my info panels, there's still a section there where in the FAQ that's will you stream more, and the answer is still no. Like a liar. But I the thing, I don't know. It's like, cause at that point, right, I only ever streamed once, and that was because the whole chat was filled with like my actual friends, so it was kind of fun. I expected like, what if no one else comes and I'm sick of and I'm sick of it. I don't know. It's I know a lot of people want to stream. They love streaming. They love interacting, and they love being a content creator, and they love talking even to themselves. I usually don't talk to myself. Like when I'm alone doing stuff, I realize that I can talk to myself very well, but it's not something I was used to, so I didn't think it's like streaming would suit me. If anything, I thought I would like speak 2 or 3 times and decide to go mic off for like the rest of my however short-lived streaming career. I don't know, but so far I've enjoyed it. I'm There's a good potential that tomorrow morning stream ends up being mic off, cause in the mornings I don't like speaking. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I think it really helps that art is something I do in like a long sitting anyway. So sitting down for like another 2-3 hours and drawing on stream isn't a big ask. And it really has helped that I do have friends who come and watch and chat every time I stream. It's extremely nice to see everyone around and supporting me. Something about this is off. The panel is too big. The panel is. Oops. Yeah, oh, wait, hold on. This is fine, this is fine. This will be huge now that I've moved it out. I have to rethink the whole shape of her shirt skirt. Either way, I made a stream schedule, but to be very honest, oh my god, at some point I switched to the talking model and never switched it back. I do not know when that happened. Oopsie. Anyway, the outlook's not great, guys. I don't know when it happened. I don't know how I never caught it. It must have been after the break, because I would have caught it if I came back from break and I was just staring into the void. So the thing about PNG Tuber Plus is that its hotkeys work even when I'm not tapped into PNG Tuber Plus. So no matter when whatever I'm doing, if I press 1 or 2, right, like that's the shortcuts I have for switching the tablet on or off mode basically. Like 1 is tablet on, 2 is tablet off. No matter where I am, if I hit 1, including if I want to type an exclamation mark by the way, because that's shift 1, it triggers. It was probably at some point when I tried to do Magic 8 Ball actually. Oh, but the Magic 8 Ball was before the break. Anyway, I'm a great streamer, guys. This is going so well. Oh, I hate the shape of her skirt. I hate the hem of it now. I'm gonna get rid of this. Alright, okay. Before I got distracted, I looked over to my stream setup to say that when I made the schedule, I didn't bother creating any like particularly new asset. I just took my current overlay and because I made a transparent frame for it, right? In Clip Studio Paint, I just put on a dark brown background, like a chalkboard, and then put text over it. So I figured it was a low effort thing, but it looked nice, right, to post on social media as a schedule. And I wouldn't have to bother making something new to announce like when I was streaming. Every single time I do something related to streaming or not, there's always a voice in the back of my head saying this could just be temporary. We'll see. We'll see how temporary or not it is. Okay, this works, this works. This is a good. Oops. Every time I do something related to art, especially selling, taking commissions, etc., I do it with the mindset of what's that word? High hopes, low expectations. It's a great way to live. Nothing will disappoint you. Everything will amaze you. Everything will go better than you thought, and you would have prepared for the worst. Yet you wouldn't have given up your hope for life. I hope I'm successful every time, but then I prepare for like worst case scenarios and contingencies. So no matter what happens, everything goes bad, and I like quote unquote better than I expected. So if I expect that I'm gonna hate streaming, and it turns out so far that I've enjoyed it, doesn't surprise, doesn't surprise. If I go into it thinking that I'm gonna be such a good streamer and I'm gonna make it so big and it doesn't happen, it's just sad. Not sad, it will be disappointing no matter what. If you go, even if you have low expectations, high hopes, when you go into something and don't succeed, it is disappointing. It's just if you prepare, genuinely mentally prepare and expect like nothing to come of it, and then nothing happens, you're like, yep, that's what the business is like. That's showbiz, baby. You saw you saw the fighting, Yaoi. I put it in the slideshow. It's meant to be seen in the cycling art. Yeah, it's there. Oh my god, I have a great story about that. Um someone 2 blocks away is they're drilling into their damn walls and I can hear it. I hope you guys can't. You saw it in the cycling art. I have a great story about that. A while ago, I was at like a camp, right, and there was a lot of new people. And there's some people that I don't tell most people that I make art because if not, they'll want to see and I'm shy about it. But there was one person I got slightly close to, like in my group, and we were just yapping and they asked like to see my art. So I showed them my Instagram and he scrolled for like a minute before seeing the Friday Yari, like the one where they're kissing in the hot tub, opening it and going, "Oh, BL!" like so loudly. And like three other people like turn around and like, "Whoa, BL where?" uh, I love that piece so much. It's so funny. You would die. To be fair, like that whole camp ended up gay as shit, right? I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to accidentally dox anyone involved. But it took place in Thailand, and a lot of the people who signed up were gay because it happened in Thailand, in Bangkok, close-ish to Pride, and all the gay people signed up for it. So everyone was genuinely like, "Oh my god, BL where? I love BL. I want to see BL." And I didn't show it to them. Like the person who took my phone, I was looking at, I was just like, "Yeah, Kuya drew BL," and we left it as that because that's not an uncommon thing to do. So like, W. And at that point, right, we everyone in the group knows who's gay and who's not. There was a secret list floating around of like some drama king in the group had compiled who is or isn't gay, and if you wanted to flirt with someone or know your chances, you would just approach him and ask is like XYZ into men or women, and he would go and he would tell you. And he started that list, like he let everyone know basically that it's gonna be an open, like everything you tell me will be an open secret. So we went into it knowing that if we told him we were gay, functionally everyone in the camp was gonna know we were gay, so it's fine. It's just extremely funny that it worked out that way. Koyo truly is just a music company that happens to make games. This shit slaps. Occasion exclamation mark, hell yeah. Something feels off about the shape of her skirt still. I think the panels here are too small. Is this good? Is this good? I don't like it. I don't like it. Should I give up on this panel and on go back to working on her arms? Okay. It's almost 6 p.m. I think I will end stream and raid out soon. Once I fix her arm, then I'll look for someone to raid out to. This is good. This is a really good time slot for me to walk in, but it's ridiculously incompatible with my upcoming schedule. Unless I do it on the weekends, but like on the weekends, if I have plans, right, then this eats into lunchtime. May you suggest a victim? Okay. Who do you have in mind? Because I don't. I was just gonna start browsing who's live right now. You could suggest a raid target. Actually, that would be great. Oh, okay. Yeah. Tetsuya. You have a lot of artists open. Ooh. Let me give me a minute. Right, once I finish drawing this up, I think I'm following Tetsuya as well. Yeah. I absolutely love all the love and support you give to artists. Back at it. Delightful to see. He's in our time zone or close. Hamutan is comfy. Tetsuya is in our time zone. Either one works. Either one works. Let me see. In the meantime, while I look for that, you guys can look at Mari. Yes, you can look at Mari. I'll see. I'll try Tetsuya first, right? And if I'm unable to, oh no, there's someone I like that's live as well. Ooh. Okay, maybe not today. Maybe not today. Yeah, on mic off. Fine. Yeah. Okay, go for your favorite. I haven't watched Hamutan, even though I think I will after this as well. I'll go and check it out. I'll go check them out. The other person that's alive right now who I follow seems to be just chilling. So maybe another day when they are feeling more up for socializing. I'll try rate that. So yeah, I've had issues with rating in the past, right? Oh, sorry. If you heard that, I did not actually knock my mic over. My bad. Okay, let's see. I have a rate message. It should have transferred properly. Is it? Yeah, there we go. Rate messages out. Get that bad boy copied and pasted. I think we'll try that Tsuya first. If it doesn't go through, then we'll try someone else. Yeah, baby. Guys, ready? Thank you all for coming down. We're gonna go and try rate Tetsuya. Yes. Okay, it's gonna go off soon. Hell yeah. Successful. Thank you everyone for joining me today. It was very great working with you all and chatting with you all. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys early tomorrow morning. Oops, that's the wrong screen. If you can make it. Otherwise, we're gonna go and raid. Thank you all for joining me. Let's go. Thank you. See you soon.